Hello, parents, staff members, community members, and students. This is the Spring Minute with McGann podcast. It's a communication tool that I use as superintendent to share information with the community about topics that might be hot on the minds of our community members, as well as a way for us to share information about what's happening in our school district. So first, let's say welcome spring. As the season of growth is around us, we look forward to the new learning that's happening in our schools, as well as the joyful moments that we have together. All around the district, there are signs of spring on our campuses, such as blooming flowers. We've got our spring sports athletes that are out on the fields, and we even have newly hatched chicks at Barley Sheaf. There's lots of different ways that community members can support our schools right now. The Flemington-Raritan Education Foundation has a Thank a Teacher campaign that's in full swing. The foundation invites members of our community to honor a teacher or a staff member, and also a way to strengthen our schools with a gift to the Flemington-Raritan Education Foundation. With a minimum donation of only $5, the Education Foundation will personalize a thank you to a teacher. Gifts have to be received by June 15th, and you can find out more information about this visiting our website on the banner on the top. The other item that's happening as we recognize our students is we've got another activity that's happening. It's called the Color Run. It's our annual Color Run, and it's coming up on May 18th. It's held at J.P. Case Middle School. Registration begins at 8 a.m. if you didn't pre-register, and the race starts promptly at 9:30 a.m. It's rain or shine. Last year, there were over 900 participants that took place in the Color Run. The Joint PTO is looking to break that record this year. And each of our schools are competing to see who can have the most attendees registered for their school. Barley Sheaf has been the winner 2 years in a row, and they currently hold the Color Run title. They're also in the lead right now with the highest number of registrants to date. So for all of our other schools out there, get busy and register, and let's see you on the Color Run course on May 18th. So let's talk a little bit about some other things that are happening in our district. We are currently evaluating our cell phone policy use in our schools. According to the New Jersey Department of Education report, half of New Jersey voters support banning school phones in K-12 schools. 35% oppose and 14% are not sure. There's been no differences in the support between voters with children currently enrolled in K-12 schools or those without school age dependents. When it comes to policy details in Flemington-Raritan, we have a policy in place. We're looking to refine that a bit more. You can learn more about that by reading the full newsletter. If you've got a student at J.P. Case, you're probably familiar with the motto that they use there, and that is cell phone free from 8 to 3. Our preschool enrollment here in Flemington-Raritan continues to grow. We have an increase of 45 preschool students for the 25-26 school year, for a total enrollment of 255 preschool students in our preschool expansion program. This does not include our preschool special education students who are required by law to receive an education from the school district. So we're very excited about our continued growth of preschool, and we had so many families that were just thrilled to hear that they earned a spot through our lottery system for preschool expansion. If you're a parent of students in grades 3 through 8, you probably have already received and read your letter about standardized assessments that are required by the Department of Education. These dates are right around the corner. The assessment begins on May 7th and 8th for grades 5 through 8, and students will be taking the science assessment on that day. This test is scheduled for 45 minutes each day on the 7th and the 8th. We also have on May 12th and 13th, our 3rd through 8th graders will be taking the English Language Arts test, and this test is scheduled for between 75 and 90 minutes each day. On May 14th through the 16th, students in grades 3 through 8 will take the math test. And this is scheduled for either 3 or 4 days, depending on the grade, and it lasts between 60 to 90 minutes, again, depending on the grade. Please make sure that your child arrives to school on those days with a fully charged Chromebook. We recognize sometimes the stress that this can place on students with standardized assessments. Again, this is required by the Department of Education. We do find that it is very important for us. It helps us understand a child's progress and guide instruction. We encourage you to talk to your child to try their very best. Doing so gives our teachers valuable insight and helps ensure that they receive the support and the challenges that they need to be successful. And every effort truly makes a difference. We wish our students the best as our students' standardized assessments are coming up again, beginning on May 7th and 8th for grades 5 through 8 and continuing for the next couple of weeks after that. Look for information from your student's building principal. Exciting as we're planning for coming up, our summer learning is right around the corner. The district is making preparations for summer programs for the 25-26 school year. This summer we'll be again offering an extended school year for classified students. These are students who have a special education plan, as well as inviting our multilingual learners from across the district for a grant-funded summer programming. You can read more about this in the written part of my newsletter. A real quick shout out for second graders. If you're a parent of a second grader, you probably know that they've got a field trip coming up to the Environmental Education Center in Basking Ridge. The Environmental Education Center is a center-based program that takes advantage of the park's 500 acres. It offers an outdoor classroom. Students are using hands-on learning to explore fields and forests and marshes and swampy areas all along the upper reaches of the Passaic River. We're real excited for our second grade students to be able to experience this. And again, this was awarded to us by a Sustainable New Jersey grant. We've got honor roll recipients for trimester 2. We are so excited for our students' progress in Flemington-Raritan and their academics. We had hundreds of students receive trimester 2 honor roll and high honor roll recognition. So congratulations to our J.P. Case Middle School students and our Reading Fleming Intermediate School students for their honor roll and recognition. Look at the newsletter and read about the hundreds of students that received these recognitions. Last, we want to give a shout out for one of our schools. This is Reading Fleming Intermediate School. They were recognized by Rutgers University and showcased in April about their promising practices and the things that they do at Reading Fleming that makes them so unique. Their successful presentation in April invited them back for this summer. They'll be again presenting at Rutgers University, exploring leadership and boosting self-confidence and the ways that they make an impact in Reading Fleming Intermediate School. So congratulations to them. And very last, I do want to talk again about the budget. I know the parents and community members have received a lot of information from my office about the budget. And again, we are going into the final round of the budget that happens on May 1st. There's been information on our district website about it, but I want to talk for a minute about the vote that's happening on May 1st and how some people have asked about the difference between fiscal years and calendar years and how the tax impact is budgeted. So please take a moment to read my newsletter if you want to learn more about the tax impact and how New Jersey runs on a fiscal calendar versus a year calendar and how the tax impact is budgeted. Thank you for joining me on this Minute with McGann broadcast. We're so pleased to be here with your students each and every day, providing absolute top-level education for them and focusing on every student every day at every opportunity. May continues with a full month of learning. We only have one day where our schools will be closed. This is in recognition of Memorial Day. So let's finish the school year strong with lots of curiosity, kindness, and collaboration. This is Dr. McGann and the Minute with McGann Spring Broadcast.